This court's going to call cause number C236795. This is in the 317th District Court of Jefferson County, Texas, and it's in the interest of Bella Brooks. Miss Nelson, would you raise your right hand and tell me that your hand is in the air?
Yes, sir.
Miss Nelson, do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Brooks, would you raise your right hand and tell me that your hand is in the air?
My hand in the air.
Mr. Brooks, do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. Mr. Sled, are you handling this case for state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any other witnesses besides the parties?
No other witnesses, Your Honor.
You can, case has been called, you can call your first witness.
Thank you. Before I do that, I'll ask the court to take judicial notice of the prior order in this case.
The court will take judicial notice of its own file, including the controlling support order.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I will call Ms. Nelson. Ms. Nelson, what is your full name?
Brianna Monique Bell.
What is the name of the child that we're here for today?
Bella Brooks.
All right. And back in the year 2020, did this court order Mr. Brooks to pay to you child support monthly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did this court also order Mr. Brooks to pay to you medical support monthly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Has Mr. Brooks made all of those payments?
No, sir.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, I'll offer the pay record in this case as State's Exhibit A.
Ms. Nelson, I've just placed on the screen a copy of the alleged pay record between you and Mr. Brooks. Is it okay if I look at this pay record?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Brooks, the same question. Is it okay if I look at this pay record?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Your State's Exhibit A is admitted into evidence.
Okay, I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Okay, call your next witness.
And I'll call Mr. Brooks. Oh, Mr. Brooks, can you say your full name?
DeAndre Jared Brooks.
Okay. And around 2020, were you ordered to pay child support and medical support monthly to Ms. Nelson?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you make all those payments?
I gave her a few payments. Well, not like the child support, but I gave her like a few cash payments here and there.
Okay. How much in those cash payments did you pay her?
How much?
A few $50, few $20 here, $10 here, stuff like that.
Okay. When did you make those payments?
I'm not sure of the exact dates.
Okay. Do you have any evidence of those payments here today?
No.
Okay. I pass the witness, Your Honor.
Call your next witness.
No further witnesses, state rest.
All right. So, Mr. Brooks, the pay record shows you're, I don't know, looks like about $9,200 behind in child support at the end of last month and another $1,000 behind in medical support at the end of last month. And you're telling me under oath that you made some cash payments directly to Miss Nelson. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So they didn't go through my court like they're supposed to, right?
Because I just found out how to do it from the lady that I was in the other meeting with. She just told me the website and all that. I wasn't aware of how to do it that way.
Really? Well,
yes, sir.
Where did these payments come from in June of 2020, 3 years ago?
It probably came from a job that I was working at.
Okay. Because those are the only payments I've ever gotten for child support in this case is that short period of time in June of 2020.
Yeah, and also when I had other jobs after that, I didn't know how to report that.
So if you had to guess, Mr. Brooks, how much money in the last 3 years you paid directly to Miss Nelson, how much would you say it is?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Brooks. Miss Nelson, can you unmute for me, please?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the state has given me a pay record that shows Mr. Brooks owes you a little over $9,000 as of the end of last month. Do you think that's correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. They also said he's about a little over 1,000 behind in medical support. Do you think that's also correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, Mr. Brooks, are you working now?
No, sir.
When was the last time you had a job?
Probably about three or 4 months ago.
What were you doing?
I was working through a temp service, but at a concrete plant.
Okay. Where do you live? What county you live in, Mr. Brooks?
Sir,
What county do you live in?
in Jefferson County
Okay. How long you been in Jefferson County?
since 2018.
Mhm. How come you don't go to workforce, try to help them get you a job?
I have.
You have.
Yes,
You
sir.
willing to go? You willing to go into a program, Mr. Brooks, to put you in there so they can help you find work?
Sure.
Where is she? Miss Wagner, you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
I really think that Mr. Brooks could use your help. What do you think?
I believe so.
I do too. I think we're going to put Mr. Brooks in choices.
All righty.
Um,
Mr. Brooks will be contacting you later today, okay?
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Wagner, as soon as I get done off the record, I'll get Mr. Brooks to give you the information that you need for y'all to be able to talk, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
But y'all wait for the hearing to be over with, and then we'll get that squared away.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
Sure you can.
It would be to Ms. Wagner. Would that be like when you contact me, would that be like you call my phone, or how would that you email me?
Probably.
Yes,
Phone
sir.
and email, probably, yes, sir.
Mhm.
All right.
Well, that's why I don't want you to give the information now, because I'm live on the internet. Let's wait till afterwards, and then it'll
Yes,
be.
yes, sir. I was just asking.
Yeah, no, that's good. The court's going to find, the court has jurisdiction. The court's going to find based on the testimony of the parties. I'm going to confirm the child support arrears as per State Exhibit A and find as of the end of September 2023, Mr. Brooks is behind the child support the amount of $9,181.17 and medical support the amount of $1,058.52. Those arrears are going to be as of September the 30th of 2023. Mr. Brooks is going to be ordered to pay the child support arrears back at a rate of $75 a month, and the medical support arrears at an additional rate of $15 a month. Those payments beginning November the 1st of 2023. Mr. Brooks is being ordered and referred into the NCP Choices program. Mr. Brooks will also be responsible for my court costs, but I'll give him until April the 30th of 2024 to pay my court costs. Mr.
Yep.
Schlepp, does that take care of all the issues in this case before me today?
No, sir.
I didn't ask you, Miss Nelson. I
I'm
asked
just
Mr.
saying,
Schlepp.
well, when am I gonna get some help? Because he been on child support 3 years now, and I'm working 2 jobs and going to school to take care of my child, and I'm not having no help, and y'all
Which-
not doing nothing. If y'all
Y'all-
can't help me, I could just
y'all-
take him off child support altogether, and that's fine. If I'm gonna do it by myself, I'm not about to keep coming back to court, wasting my time every time I get on here. He
Then
not
don't show
doing
up, Miss Nelson. You don't have to show up here if you don't want to.
Okay, well, you could just go ahead and you could cancel all this. You could just take them off child support today.
I've already made my ruling today, Miss Nelson. I'm
Oh,
not
well, I
changing
could
my
just
mind.
go file it and take it off as soon as I get off the hearing.
Good luck to you, Miss Nelson. You're free to go.
Exactly. Dumbass judge.